Thank you for browsing page 121. Today we're going to go in the Wayback Machine to challenge number 37. This is published in 1989, so we're going back 34 years as of the making of this video to take a look at all the science fiction goodness that awaited inside the Game Designers Workshop magazine. Real quick word, subscribers, please do. Patrons, thank you. Patreon, please take a look, see if you can help out. And subscribers, thank you. I do appreciate the support the channel gets. I want to keep the channel growing. That's it. End of commercial. Back to the important stuff. All the goodness inside challenge number 37 from 1989. Today on page 121. Challenge, how I miss you. I really liked going in and handing my $3.25 to the guy behind the counter and bringing this guy home every month. This guy is a little unusual. I'll show it in a minute. It's unusual in my collection. I'm going to go ahead and open it. First, we get Harbingers of Death from FASA for the Centurion game. This is part of the Renegade Legion set. Renegade Legion was an outstanding set. It was kind of something they were trying to make an alternative to Battletech at the time, they being FASA. I have lots of Renegade Legion stuff. It's a fun game. What's unique about this for me is this one's stamped from Graham Cracker Comics in Naperville, Illinois. I have 2 copies of this. I suspect this is the one I got after it had been out for a while. I got it from Naperville. So this is from 1989, and we get all the goodness in the table of contents. And then we get a nice quick little editorial from the management. Just detected conventions of 1989. If you hurry, you can still make it. And then we get the Twilight 2000, Tiger, Tiger, Burning Bright. I played Twilight 2000 a few times. I never really ran it. I would read them. I'd mine these for maps and for ideas for usually Traveler. But nice adventure for Twilight 2000. As I say, the various maps were handy. And that's it. Now we get ad for Twilight 2000 from Game Designers Workshop. And all the different things they have coming out or have come out with for Twilight 2000. From Above and Below for Space 1889. Yes, Steampunk. Never played Space 1889. I know a lot of people really loved it. Was just not one that I ever jumped into. But lots of good information in this magazine for it. And we have an ad here for Not Sure What the Ides March Means to You. Is your favorite team tired of trying to hold on to last place with a vengeance? Space Combat is a game of pure tactical combat, but in a rather unique environment. Fighting in 2D or 3D contest zones aboard living creatures. This is a play-by-mail. Let's see. Yep. Twin Engine Gaming in Maple Leaf, Connecticut, and San Jose, California. Never had any experience with that. Traveler News Service. I always loved when we got a TNS that was 2 pages. This is during the Mega Traveler era, during the Rebellion. So we start out on day 125 of 1118 and go to date 175 of 1118. Love Traveler News Service. A Body Swayed to Music. It's an Amber Zone adventure for Mega Traveler. This is what I bought Challenge for. I liked the Traveler content. Mega Traveler is an old dear friend to me. I really enjoyed Mega Traveler when it was out. I've always had a soft spot in my heart for Mega Traveler. I remember this adventure being an interesting little side adventure. And then we go to an ad for Grand Alliance from Simcorum Systems out of Salt Lake City, Utah. It's a fully computer-moderated play-by-mail game. Wow, computers in your game. I think I say that every month. Another Mega Traveler. This is a casual encounter for Sir Dalen Moradan. So this guy can end up being a patron. He can end up being somebody who opposes you. Just nice. I love NPC profiles like this for Traveler, Mega Traveler. This is a 3-page one, so that's a good one. And then beware of wrecked enterprises. Mega Traveler supplements include Black Friday, Under Ankru, Psionic Handbook, and Speaker Sector. Mega Traveler software. Ooh, computer stuff. Did have a computer in 89, did not send away for that. Space Gamer, Fantasy Gamer. A new Space Gamer featuring Space 1889. This will be for the January-February issue of Space Gamer, Fantasy Gamer. I have a few of those around. Also for Mega Traveler, the Walla Columbiformis curatus. It's a bestiary. It's a little monster, not a monster, but an animal you can encounter on one of your travels. And then we got a nice ad for Space Master. Challenge the Stars with Space Master out of Charlottesville, Virginia from Iron Crown Enterprises. I played some Space Master. I liked the setting of Space Master. I found the rules rather heavy. And we get more Traveler. This is an portable airlock for the ship's locker, which is pretty good. This could also be used for Twilight 2000, not Twilight 2000, 2300 AD. But I liked when we got a lot of Traveler articles in Challenge Magazine. There's one or two coming up where we got barely any Traveler. And Unleash Your Imagination for Battlescape, the revolution in game board design from GeoHex. I know this stuff out of Portland, Oregon. I know this stuff goes for a ton of money now. Very sought after its heyday here in the late 80s, early 90s. Three Blind Mice, a Traveler 2300 AD adventure. By David Nielsen. I don't remember playing this one. I'm pretty sure I read it. I like the name of it, Three Blind Mice. If I'm not mistaken, this was adapted to a later T20 Traveler. It's the same name. I'm not sure if it's the same adventure. I have to compare the two. If you know, let me know. And it's a long adventure. 2300 very often would translate no problem to Traveler itself. So I would very often read these. And very long one. Okay. Still going. Three Blind Mice. Continuing on. Ship status sheet. I always liked these. I would take a look at these and see if there's any way I could adapt them or modify them for use in Traveler. And there we finally have the end of a very, very long adventure. Space 101. 15 players, 15 turns, unlimited action. Loaded with features. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, looks like it's play by mail by Simulations from Huntington Beach, California. Not familiar with them. Tell them Challenge sent you. I like that. The Undead of Space for Warhammer 40K. My son Adam is a big Warhammer fan. I play a little bit too. I play Thousand Suns, but I haven't played in a while. I haven't played in the new edition yet. But he is a big Warhammer fan, so when I come across these, I like to show him just so you can see where Warhammer was back 10 years before he was born. And Wookiees Amok for Star Wars. I almost always read the Star Wars pieces simply because Star Wars and Traveler just translate so easily together. And in 1989, there was nothing coming out for Star Wars. The 80s after Empire Strikes Back, or I'm sorry, after the Return of the Jedi, the 80s were kind of a dead zone for Star Wars after that. The Marvel comic was around, but that was really about it. So continuing on this Star Wars article. And then we go to, Border Dispute for Starfleet Battles. I played a little Starfleet Battles. My buddy had it. I played it with him. It was a fun game. I like Starfleet Battles. Lots of good articles in this issue. Warp Factory equivalency tables for Star Trek. I never played the Star Trek role-playing game, oddly enough. I was always aware of it. I really don't know why. I think, honestly, because I was into Traveler, and we only had so many times we could play so many games, that I think I just made the decision not to get into the Star Trek game and just devoted myself to Traveler. And now we have an article for Renegade Legion, the 982nd Commonwealth Pursuit Wing. Always liked Renegade Legion. That was a lot of fun. We have fantasy role-playing by mail from Scottsdale, Arizona for Flying Buffalo. Play by mail. The Magnificent 3 and a bit for Paranoia. Paranoia, played that a couple of times in the 80s. I liked it, but I have approached my group about the new Paranoia coming out from Mongoose, and they didn't say no, but they didn't give me an enthusiastic yes. So that's probably not going to be on our docket anytime soon. Sorry about that. And then we go to the end of the article, and then we get detailed Starship deck plans, 15 and 25 millimeter From Seeker, from Findlay, North Dakota. I liked Seeker's products. They were nice. Coming in '89. The Weekend Warrior proudly presents, by limited arrangement with GDW, the Collector's Classic Series. Series dedicated to preserving the most significant historical titles of contemporary wargaming. La Bataille de Moscow, the Battle of Moscow, a Napoleonic War game. $75 in 1989. That was a lot of money. That's not a small amount of money in 1989. Look up the conversion. Mega Traveler ad for Game Designers Workshop for role-playing in the Shattered Imperium. I like Mega Traveler. I always did. We played it for a long, long time. And now we get a review. Lightsaber Dueling Pack from West End Games Star Wars. I played some West End Games Star Wars. Really enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good system. I especially like the luck dice they had, where you could kind of get a bonus reroll for luck dice. So lots of different reviews for West End Games Star Wars. And then the classified ads, these were always fun. If you wanted to take a look, okay, Traveler Spreadsheets, Mega Traveler Ship Design, Grand Survey, Grand Census Cultural Profiles for Macintosh Excel. That's what these ads generally were. And the next issue preview, we get Win the Battle for the 25th Century with Buck Rogers from TSR. Never was interested in any of the TSR Buck Rogers stuff. I never thought it looked very good. Let me know if your experience was different. And then we get the back ad, an ad for Space 1889. Everything Jules Verne should have written, everything H.G. Wells could have written, everything Arthur Conan Doyle thought of but never published because it was too fantastic. Everything you need for Adventures of the Century from Game Designers Workshop. So there you have it. Challenge Magazine was a great magazine. I really miss it. It would go on through 1996. It would be continuing on right through the end of Game Designers Workshop. I really like the magazine. Let me know what you think. If you like Challenge Magazine, I miss walking into a store, looking at the physical copy, paying for it, and walking out with it. I really do. The E1s are fine. I love the E-magazines that are being put out. Very quality people that devote a lot of time and effort to it. I'm just saying I miss the nostalgic feel of walking out with the magazine in my hand. So that's all I've got to say today on page 121. Let me know what you think. What kind of fond memories you have of Challenge Magazine. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on page 121.